Hey, Jermaine, how's it going? It's Bengals media.
What's going on, boss man?
Hey, what was the call like whenever the Bengals picked you?
I honestly didn't know how to feel, and it's just honestly a truly blessed moment. I thank God, and I'm ready to work, and they made the right decision.
When teams were talking to you throughout the pre-draft process and they were through the interviews, what did you want to prove to them the most, or what point did you want to make when you were talking to them?
That my passion and everything comes from football, and I put in a lot of work, and I have a lot of emotion that goes into this game, and I express myself a lot through football, and I just want to play, and I don't care about anything else. Nothing else matters to me.
TJ Houshmandzadeh shared after making the pick that he had worked with you. Can you share a little bit about your relationship with him and what you've learned from TJ?
It's honestly amazing, having TJ train me, throughout these past few years of, even going into college. Working with him is, it's honestly great. It's just to know his history and his background with the game of football and his knowledge on it, and, to see the way he thinks and, the way he puts it into the drills and, the way he talks to you and his terminology, it's just, it really helps me. And, we also developed a relationship, to the point, we talk about other things and, just life things and, just a lot of maturity growth.
You just brought up maturity. After the pick on the TV, a couple of the analysts said that your talent is clearly on tape, but one of the reasons why you were still available was some off-the-field maturity. What would you like to say to people that might question that after this pick?
I'm Jermaine Burton, and I just want to play football. I do this for my mom and sister, and I have a lot of passion that comes from behind, my history and what I've been through. So, I just want everybody to know that I just want to play ball, and I do this for my family.
Jermaine, from a football standpoint, the Bengals have a hole with Tyler Boyd no longer here at slot receiver. How comfortable are you inside? Obviously, you played a lot outside as well as a downfield threat.
I'm actually comfortable playing both inside and out. I'm versatile, and I can do a lot of great things, to help the team. And, I just can't wait to, put my talent first and go ahead in.
Jermaine, what are your best routes?
I love all routes. I love going deep. I couldn't even really pick a route. I enjoy all, routes, because behind every route there's a certain knowledge to having to run it. You don't run each and every route the same way every time. There's based upon defenses, zones, anything like that, sitting in a, so there's different knowledge of each route, and I enjoy all of it.
How would you describe your game?
Physical, passionate, energetic, and, just wants to win.
How do you fit into an offense that has T. Higgins and Jamar Chase already?
Very well. Those guys have great skill sets and unreal ability and talent. And, I feel like we can all, correlate off each other and, really do some big things.
How would you describe Joe Burrow, your new quarterback?
Amazing. I have no words, and I'm honestly more than blessed and honored to, have the opportunity to play with Joe and, just get to know him and, build a relationship with him. And that, as far as any player on the team, I'm just look forward to building a relationship with any and everybody and learning my team more. Because the more comfortable I am, the more comfortable, the more comfortable I am with the team is the more comfortable I get as a player.
Do you think there's something unique or special about offensive football in the SEC?
Yes, 100%. And, the SEC is a very physical, conference, and you really have to have your head on your shoulders, and you have to come ready to play every game. And it's honestly just a blessing to play with around a lot of great talent and against it. So, there's a lot of attributes of playing in the SEC.
How do you think you've matured in the last 4 years?
Just overall, I don't think anybody is the same person, the same player from the time they walk in as a freshman to their senior year. So, just maturing in ways as a young man should mature, into a man. So, just as far as, knowledge of the game of football, knowledge, getting to know myself more and, knowledge on life more and figuring out, everything, you surround yourself around, just really just living life.
Jermaine, Zach Taylor was noticeably excited on the broadcast after they picked you. What have your interactions been like with him in meetings with the team?
Amazing. Each and every person I met on the team had, insane great energy. And, I was excited to meet everybody. It was an honor to meet everybody, especially with him. It was just, he's definitely a light in the room. And, he has a real energetic, personality. And, I'm excited to even get around him and, just anybody. I can't even explain how excited I am right now.
After those visits, did you think that you would end up in Cincinnati? Did you feel good about the chances of landing?
100%. 100%. Just based off the visit was amazing. And, it was honestly one of my best visits I've been on. And, it was just truly amazing. Everybody had an insane, great vibe to them. And, I feel like I connected with everybody.
Jermaine, can you explain what happened with the Tennessee fan, and has that been something you've had to explain to scouts when they ask you questions about it?
Yes, ma'am. It was something I had to move past forward, and just emotion. It was a very emotional, passionate game, and a lot was on the line throughout the season with that, and I moved on from that, and I have really learned, in situations like that. And, we played LSU that next week or next 2 weeks, and the same thing happened. And, I was one of the first guys in the locker room, and, so I quickly separated myself and, just understand what's more at stake, and, just don't want to take the opportunity for granted.
Going back to working with TJ, how did that come about in the first place?
Actually, I came out here to Cali to work out with, I want to say JT Daniels back when I was at Georgia. And, we came out to Cali, and we were at the field working, and they had a receiver trainer, and it was TJ. So, from that day forward, we created, a relationship, and I stayed consistent with him because he was out here in California, and I'm often out in California a lot. So, each and every time I'm out here, I just pull up on them, every day, every other day, or, just continue to work with them.
Are there receivers you study or even try to play like?
Yes, I watch a lot of receivers. I like to work out and stuff on my own and do a lot of things like that so I can, improve on areas I feel like I want to improve on, or whether it's running routes and disciplining routes. But, yes, other than that, I 100% do, especially with, zone coverage defenses. I like to see how, great receivers work up to their zones or the windows and sorts of like that.
You worked with TJ. He announced your pick. You're coming to his former team. Does this all seem like karma or something?
That's honestly kind of crazy. If you really think about it like that, I just look at it as a blessed moment. I'm embracing it all in, and I can't wait to continue to work with TJ, and it's overall just a blessing. I'm just happy to be here.
How well did you get to know Amarius Mims during your time at Georgia? And have you guys stayed in contact?
Yeah, we had a couple visits together. I was at the Chargers with him, and we actually had our Bengals visit together. So, I was around him a little bit more. I wasn't around him as much, more than Georgia because he had just came in. So we connected there, but he wasn't the same class as me or anything. So, but yeah, we connected more even on the visits. A lot of joking, laughing, just talking about the whole entire process and how crazy it is that we just, that we're really in this moment. So. But now I'm happy for him as well.